Hey, welcome to the game. Great American Experience happens once again. I'm Wizard of Oz. This is not my show, but just keep pushing buttons and levers and making it happen. Rock on. So, grab a link. Let's put the link up there. Get this party started. All right. Oh, oh Lord. All right. Hey, what's happening, man?
What's up?
Oh, man, what a fucking hot ass day that was.
Hey, Kimmy. Yeah, I'm starting to get the storm hitting me right now. It's just wind and a sprinkle of rain, but it looks nasty on the radar. What's up, Zoo?
Oh, it's starting to storm with Kimmy's in it.
Yeah, all part of the same system. Yeah, she's like right in the middle of the red on the radar.
Oh, wow. Hey, Zoom. How you doing, buddy? I put up a video of the garden, so
Yeah, I just watched it.
oh, dude, it's so. We waited till the sun was off of it so we could transplant those, get them out
Hmm.
of the pots and stuff. But it was still hotter than shit.
Not so hot today. You got an upper 70s, but it's kind of humid.
Oh, it was like 96 or 97 today, and like 80% humidity. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's like 70% humidity now. It was a little bit higher earlier in the day. I should have went and done the lawns, but I stayed in bed and caught up. I got the best fucking sleep I've gotten today in like the last couple of weeks. So it was an even trade off.
Right?
Well, no, I was able to, stay asleep for a decent amount of time instead of, waking back up every, half hour and everything. I actually was able to sleep.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I just kind of passed out last night. Time to get done, and I was like rolling around. And solar went down, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just roll over in the bed.
Yeah, I started up and no one came in really, so I said fuck it after a half hour.
Yeah, I was like,
Zoom said he had 108 degrees today.
wow. Yeah, I don't know what the real feel thing was, but I was like, by about 1 o'clock, I said, fuck this, let's go to town. You know, the car's got AC, right?
Yeah.
We can go in a store and do some shopping or whatever, and enjoy the AC for a while. Oh, brutal. Oh, brutal. Yeah, no shit, man. We got done with the transplanting, then I ran that tiller to dig up all that topsoil that's over there in that corner to fill up those 55-gallon tubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, working like that in the heat sucks for sure.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Once the sun went down, and even just an hour ago, we were sitting out front, just being comfortable. It wasn't hot, and it's still 85 degrees. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel hot to us because we've been roasting in the heat all day. I was like, "Yep, that's what they call acclimation, acclimating." So I don't know what tomorrow's supposed to be like. Let me see here. All right, shit. Oh wow! I just noticed an article on Fox News as I was clicking through. DC mayor makes demand after ordering altered American flags be flown in protest. What?
I saw something a couple minutes ago that the DC mayor ordered that all U.S. flags within the district have added a 51st star.
For what? DC?
Yeah, apparently. Uh,
Yeah, no, that's not gonna. No, what a piece of shit. They think they own the. Now they want to make it a state. It's supposed to be the congregate space for all 50 states. They're trying to make it. No, fuck all that. Fucking psychopaths. Let's see here. Uh, all right, tomorrow's weather, damn it. 95, sunny. But we do have a south southwest 12-mile-an-hour wind coming up out of the south southwest. That should make it a little bit better. 95 on Wednesday, 96 on Thursday. Shit, we're acclimating, huh? I don't remember June being this hot normally. Usually that kind of 100, close to 100, second week of July. You know what I'm saying? First and second week of July. But
I just put the link over in Aaron's chat,
uh,
and they're all asking Miriam to rate us, but Miriam says that she's so fucking drunk that she doesn't know if she can.
she's pretty out there. Yeah, she's pretty wasted. Yeah. He's having a difficult time of it right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, Diesel, I could see that easy. Wizard, we gone fishing. Yep, you're damn right. 20-pound test. You bet. Got it, Kim. Fire in the motherfucking boat.
Yeah, I can do that. You're finally going to get to go fishing, Zoom? Excuse me.
Bless you. Where's your drink? Get the drink.
You know, it's good. I got to blow my nose.
Yep. Yep. You going to the camper? Oh, okay.
Hey, Huckleberry.
There's my Huckleberry. All right. All right. Good deal. Yeah, she's going back over to the camper, passed out is what she's doing. I think that's best.
I'm not naked. I'm just.
I'm not nigga. Hey, I got a shirt on.
Hey, Shadow Man. What's up?
That old man, crazy Canadian. Oh, grab a link, Huckleberry. Come on up here and talk to us. Boy, I tell you what a day. It was hot as a bitch. I still managed to get that done. I was like, yeah, buddy. I was going. I was like, oh, my shirt was the shirt I was wearing was just I had to peel it off of me. It was so wet. Oh, you see my man cleavage? My man boobies. I want to get y'all excited now, but doggone it. Oh, but yeah, they were starting to get root bound. I knew I had to get them out of those pots.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I
those
put a
tomato
fresh,
plants look real nice.
yeah, I put a fresh splash of fish emulsion under it before I put them in the dirt. The hole that we had for them, yeah, yeah, fresh splash of fish emulsion underneath there, and watered them for an hour. Of course, it's not that hot there, Shadow Man. It's Canada. Oh shit! Did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start up Twitch so I can see some dollar bills flying. I want to see them. Oh yeah, and pop out the chat. Hold on a second. There we go. And I don't have to have it. No more. I thought. I was expecting to behave. I was looking for the data news. And who needs a hot water heater?
That's not a super priority right now. I mean, I'll still take money for some help and everything, but I don't really need a hot water tank in the summertime. And right now, I need help getting money together to pay my property taxes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because that's coming up here in a couple of weeks, and that's why I'm trying to sell shit like crazy right now. Oh. I'm Mr. Grumpy.
How's that work? Oh man, I tell you, this is awesome. This, I know it sucks acclimating. You know what I'm saying? Getting used to the temperatures and everything.
Uh,
It sucks, but it's so worth it, especially if we're going to have several days like this in a row. This is what it looks like. Huh? Yeah. But yeah, it's looking like we're going to have 95 plus temperatures for the next 3 or 4 days.
yeah, we're not going to get anything that hot, I think.
Yeah, you
Sure.
guys won't get it like that. But you know what? Randy's right. It's just going to make it that much more comfortable for the rest of the summer for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got, let's see, Tuesday high 77. That's tomorrow. Then 87 on Wednesday and 82 Thursday, 72 on Friday. And then back into the 60s for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Every other day it's going to rain.
Oh, wow. We're not. Let me see.
Well, I mean, as far as you can trust the forecasts,
Right, right,
like
right.
there's this on the radar, there's this huge storm that's hitting me right now, and I hear thunder, and it's just like a light drizzle of rain. It's hardly anything, so I might be able to go out and cut lawns in the morning.
Right. According to this, we're not getting rain for another 10 days, according to the forecast. So we got a hot, dry spell coming. So,
I think for my area, it's going to be like last summer. It's just going to be very moderate, not too hot, not too cold, and well, last summer it was really dry here. They didn't get much rain. I think it's going to even out a little bit more this year, but it was kind
yeah,
of
well, you
drought.
know what?
It was drought condition here last year.
Right. Well, I can tell you this. With the way, with the temperatures, the way they're doing, this garden is going to explode.
Oh yeah, you're going to have it made this year. You should actually plant more. Take advantage of the good weather and have some extra stock to sell at the farmer's market.
Well, that's what I did. I'm already ahead of that. I planted so many more tomatoes this year, double the tomatoes I planted last year.
Plant more.
Right.
Make some more money, man.
Well, I was going to do, I'm going to use the wet table and I'm going to plant out 3 different kinds of lettuce. Um, I'm going to be planting celery and all the herbs, you know what I'm saying? Basil, oregano, turmeric. I've got it all. I've got seeds for all of it. I'm going to start, now I'm just going to do plant cup size plants. and it's a wet table like that. I got two more plants to get off the wet table of the spicy tomatoes. I got 35-gallon pots for those. I don't have any more 50-gallon pots. But yeah, hell yeah, buddy. That's going to be badass. I'm excited.
Yeah, Kim, I have been following that. Ohio officially, as of I believe it was today, we now have constitutional concealed carry.
Awesome. Hey, Tim Apples, what's happening? Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah, Zoom. I'll probably go tomorrow. I got to go back up. They were out of the chicken feed. So truck comes in tomorrow, so I'll call him. We'll probably go to town tomorrow and pick that up. And I'll probably pick up the fishing line so I can string out a few fishing poles. And
Jen. What's up, Jen? Jen went fishing today. She did a fishing stream earlier in the day.
I know, I'm jealous.
How was your catch, Jen? You get anything?
What? Okay, I gotta ask. How hot is it where you are, Jen? I gotta ask. It's Newfoundland, for God's sakes. What is hot up there? I don't know. Yeah, got to be like 50,
90.
50, 60 maybe.
Yeah, she said it had 90.
What?
Hey, I can speak. Yeah, I can speak from experience, man. It can get hot up in Canada. We had 90, 100-degree days where I was working up in Ontario. It can get
What?
hot. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't think it was about 75 in Upper Canada, especially up near the coast and stuff.
I think for her, because her weather is kind of determined by the ocean. If it's hot on the East Coast, south, that hot weather gets pushed up into Canada by what do they call that? The jet stream.
Right, the jet stream, right. Wow. No, I can't imagine getting 90 degrees. Canadians, like, maybe around Ontario or something, but, something up further up, I figured would be like,
Yeah, she says it's going to be in the 90s to the hundreds all week. And 4 days ago, she was still lighting fires. I know she's got a massive wood pile, getting stocked up for this coming winter.
Wow.
Yeah, I do remember a day when I was up in Canada where it got 101 in Ontario.
Wow.
And everybody up there was absolutely miserable because they're not really used to it that high. that everybody and their uncle was out on the water if they could possibly get out, on a boat, or at least jump off the dock and go swimming.
Right. Once summer hits, it is hard. Fire in the boat.
Yeah, because at least where we were at, I mean, it doesn't matter how hot the air temperature gets, that water is nice and cold. It's, just from where it comes from.
Right.
It's not like glacier fed or anything, but all the main sources of the water are way further north.
I got this fan working on the patio again, so
Cool.
that's helping out during the day. That's actually fairly comfortable out there during the day now. As long as the sun's out, that fan's jamming. I reduced it down to 2 panels instead of 5, so now we can actually talk when it's on at the table.
What's up, Bruce? How you doing? Said it was 97 down in Louisiana today. Yeah.
It was the same temperature here, 97. Nice. Well, you know what? It'll make the rest of the summer easy to deal with. Being this hot right now, the rest of the summer's going to be a breeze.
Hey, what's up, Apex?
Yeah, what's up?
Good to see you.
How goes it? You guys
It's
hear me?
hot, motherfucker, dude.
Dude, it is. It's very hot. I need to change my audio around. Okay. Headset. Hi. Is that better?
Still the same.
Yeah, still the same.
Oh, I guess I can hear you guys better. Oh, well, I guess I could put that through my mic too.
Hey, them apples, Alaska. From what I understand, when it warms up there, all the mosquitoes cloud up. We have clouds, but they're not clouds; they're mosquitoes. That's what I've heard.
I've seen it up in Ontario. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
It's scary, is what it is. In the evening, like, it doesn't matter what time the sun goes down. You want to be in your tent before that swarm, because they usually swarm up over the water, and then once the sun comes down, they swarm over land, and you want to be in your tent before that happens. Otherwise, you're going to get eaten alive.
This is true. Hey, Uncle Barry, how's it going? See you there in chat.
Hey, Bruce. Bruce said he was walking barefoot down the road. He says, as long as you don't stop, it's not bad. Did you stop? That heat would burn the bottom of your foot off.
So how's everyone going? How's everyone doing? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Getting by.
Yep. Staying alive, kicking ass, and building a garden, trying to get her done.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cheers.
Rock on. Ball.
Balls.
Yep.
Oh, I wish I could have some balls right now.
Dude, it takes me back to my land days.
I know, right?
It really
That's the deal.
does.
That's the deal, dude. They got a root beer one out now. I
That's
like
what
the
I've
root beer
got.
one. It's the root beer. Oh, fucker.
It's
Fuck
the
you.
only one. It's the only one Meyer has. They don't have the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I loved the original.
me
That was
too.
good.
I would actually prefer the original over the root beer.
Yeah.
This root beer doesn't taste quite root beery enough.
No, it don't.
Oh man. So things have been kind of nutty.
Oh, yeah?
Dave is officially living with me for the moment.
Mm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's trying.
Trying
My
to.
patience is right
Oh,
here.
uh,
I'm ready to just kick everyone the fuck out of the house. Shadow man, what's going on, my dude? I see you down there. But yeah, no, it's like I don't know.
uh,
It,
Miriam's here. Miriam's
Miriam's
staying in
here.
Emerald City.
Oh,
Yeah. She's staying in Bob's camper.
okay.
Yeah. She needs the prayers. She's a mess right now.
Uh oh.
This issue with her dad and everything else that's going on. She's just
See,
having
I'm
a rough
so
time
far out of
of
the
it.
loop. I don't know anything about anything right now.
She had a falling out with her dad, and
Well,
it's
that'll
really
happen.
hard on her. Right.
Yeah, that sucks. I might have to come down there. Well, at least one last time before I move down to Florida. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Something about the Santa state just seems pretty nice.
About the what?
It's a state run by DeSantis.
Oh, right.
Mm. Like,
Yep. We're doing pretty damn good here in Missouri too,
this is true.
and we're doing a whole lot. We've been doing what Florida's been doing, but we've been doing it for the last 3 or 4 years.
Right.
Okay. Josh Hawley ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? He's busting their balls every every fucking way.
Oh, yeah.
And our governor just ain't all that, but
Yeah.
he's
Well,
still
that's
he's
what
an
happens when you
establishment
live.
Republican guy, huh?
Yeah. That's what happens when you live in the city of, right?
Yeah, right. Doesn't matter where you are. You're in the city of. Guess what? You can have the best state you could ever imagine, but if you're in a city of Democrats, you
Yep.
know, you're fucked. Regulation, yeah, you got to get the fuck out of Dodge. You know.
Yeah. So, what you guys thinking about this? All the shit coming out of China towards Taiwan right now. I mean, we kind of already figured it was going to happen, but
I
It's
don't
all
know.
talk.
this is all talk.
Everything I've seen, it's all talk.
Yeah. Well, Ukraine and Russia was all talk until, you know. Well, I can't really say that now, can I? Russia kind of just went in there and did their thing, but
But yeah, no shit, dude.
I got to roll with the mini torch today. I left the big one upstairs.
Hey, UFO, welcome in.
Hey, UFO pizza delivery. Is that like kind of like Toy Story's pizza delivery, Planet Pizza delivery?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, I'm sad.
He's been up on panel a few times. Cool. Yeah, he's cool.
Oh yeah, cool, cool. I know it's you, Zoom. Oh snap! Hold up, I gotta see your. I gotta go over here to check it out.
It's starting to cool off nice outside. I know because the fan is pushing it in.
Zoom, I'm liking your profile picture there, good sir. I had to open up another tab just to check that out. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go grab my other torch. I'll be right back. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
Yeah, come on up, UFO. A Thompson 1911.
Yeah, one of my dad's old guns.
No shit.
I'm selling most of my guns.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I need the money.
Oh shit. Did you say you were getting your job back the other day or something?
Well, I had talked to the owner about it, but he honestly didn't seem that willing to take me back. He said he'd consider it, and I haven't heard back from him yet. So,
Oh wow.
Do you hear me?
Yeah,
How are y'all doing?
doing good.
Was it you or Canoe that said they had the Thompson?
Canoe, me.
My buddy would seriously be interested, especially if it's for pretty decent price. He's
It does need some work. The
like,
the safety and the hammer they're stiff. The thing probably hasn't been taken apart and really cleaned since my dad bought it back in like the late 80s. And it does not have like a pick rail along the bottom of it for accessories. It just has like a small metal mount that has like a laser attached to it, but it's not a pick rail. It's definitely old fashioned style.
that's badass. Is it like one of the originals from back in the day?
No,
You know when it was made?
I'd say it was made in the late 80s.
I'll let my buddy know if you want to. If you don't want to tell me a price over this, and you want to whisper, I don't know how private you are about that, but
I'd have to think about it, to be honest with you. I'll let you know the next time I talk to you.
But the XD 45 ACP would be for me. My cousin has one, and I was looking. They're like $650 MSRP, and my cousin, he said he'd sell me his for like $450.
What's
Well,
going on?
I also have a Taurus, the first generation of the G2 series 9mm that I'm selling to. That's $250 if you want it. You'd have to
Damn,
drive
that's not a
up
bad
north to
deal.
pick it up, though.
Are you in Ohio?
Yeah, I'm like 20 miles west of Cleveland. For you, it's probably about a 3.5 hour drive.
Do you know what the gun new is?
I could check.
That's assuming you could find one of them brand new.
It has not been fired more than probably 20 rounds through it. My dad bought it about 5 years ago, and he never shot it. And I only put like 1 or 2 magazines through it last summer.
It sounds like so. I mean, I'm just looking for something to everyday carry. Now they just
This
passed that.
thing's perfect for it's super lightweight. It's very concealable, everyday carry type gun.
How do I get a hold of you outside of this, or on Twitch? I can just whisper you on Twitch, or
Fire the bullet,
I
buddy.
don't think you and me are friended on Twitch yet. I'll tell you what. I'll put my phone number in the private chat here on StreamYard so you can see it.
okay. I'll send you a text message so you know it's me. I'll say it's
Okay.
UFOs.
So
I do know I am saving up for a Springfield Armory Saint, bro. It's a badass looking AR for $900. That's not bad.
well, I got an AR-15 that I'd possibly sell, but I built it myself. It's like not all one brand manufacturer. It's all different kind of stuff cobbled together. But I need more than
Those are the best ones.
$900 for it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go.
I've
with
got
the
about
Springfield.
$1,500 worth of equipment and components in it.
You're just like my friend Phil. My friend Phil's like that. My friend Phil's like, man, just buy one of my ARs for like $2,000. I got like with all the stuff I got into it, it's like a $3,000 rifle, and it's like, damn, dude, Jesus, check the fuck out.
So, has anyone talked to Don T lately?
Last he was here about a week ago.
Yeah. Just wondering how he's doing. He kind of disappeared last time I was on.
Oh, he's been back and forth.
People
He's
come
been
and go on Twitch all the
getting
time.
shit set up out there in Nevada.
Yeah. Makes sense. Right on. I'm not gonna be staying on too late tonight. I still gotta go cook chicken. Yeah.
What?
I promised all of them I'd cook deep fry some chicken tenders for her. So see how it goes.
It's already like going on midnight, dude.
It's 11:51 and we're all still wide awake. We're the night owls now.
My Lord.
Yeah. But yeah.
I think I disconnected.
Uh-oh.
No, you're here. I can hear you.
My boss, he's from he's Lebanese. I think that's Lebanon, and he's never heard of beer can chicken.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, this guy came into work. He's like, I'm gonna make some beer can chicken. He's like, beer can chicken? What's that?
Mm.
And the dude just looked there. He's like, you shove a beer up a chicken's ass. Cook it.
I want to know who first thought of that idea.
Probably a redneck.
I mean, you look
Yeah.
at it. It
was a
is
redneck.
that hole is the size for a beer can, but who was the first one to stuff it up? Let's cook this. Yes.
Whoever it was probably had issue. They probably made a lot of dry chicken.
Probably
And they're just
so.
like, fuck it. I'm gonna shove a beer in that bitch, see if it fucking.
Right. It's never gonna be dry again.
Ever. That's funny. You know, I woke up I woke up thinking about those spices that Dennis put together for you, bro.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get a hold of some of that. There's a 10 alarm chili that I want to make with that. Oh fuck.
Oh Jesus.
hmm
Is it like spicy?
Oh fuck yeah. It really is.
And you put it in your mouth, and you're like, "Oh fuck,
I hit
what did I just do?"
Yeah, you start questioning your life choices.
Is it like
Apex knows. Apex knows.
I know on multiple accounts. Although I'm gonna be honest, that was like a growing burn. That jalapeno that I ate was an instant hot.
jalapenos are not that hot to me?
You haven't had one of Wiz's jalapenos.
Oh shit.
Well, it's a jalapeno. It's just,
Yeah, but this is
yeah,
like a
yeah.
jalapeno with the fire of a habanero.
Oh yeah.
what'd you do to them?
He became the pepper lord.
I can
What
tell
were
you.
you saying,
The
Canoe? Though
peppers that Wiz has were good. I enjoyed those.
Oh yeah, man! I was looking at briskets today, just reminiscing. Shit was like fucking. They wanted $75 for the whole damn thing, and I'm like, fuck you. Back in the day, I got this same amount for $50.
Dude, I went to Walmart. We were at Walmart shopping today, just looking at stuff. I couldn't believe it. They had full rack of ribs,
What?
double pack, for $2 a pound.
No way.
Yeah.
the fuck?
That's insane.
Kind of fucking.
I didn't have enough room in my freezer to take it home.
Man, that would have been awesome.
Well, we'd have to cut it up, and
Right.
yeah, we'd have to eat it. We'd have to cut it up to even get it in the smoker.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna have to get some of those hickory nut shells from you, like a bucket or something. I kind of want to bring that flavor back home.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you, the last year the hickory nuts didn't do so well,
Oh, they didn't. Oh man, that's okay.
and we didn't end up with a couple buckets of them actually.
hmm
I mean, we collected them up. Randy collected a bunch of them up, but
Right.
there wasn't.
It just wasn't
So
there.
maybe got 2 5-gallon buckets full of them. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow. I was like, no way, because years before that, I mean, we were getting there was not it was gravel in the driveway. We could have picked them up with a shovel. You know what I'm saying?
You Canoe. I don't know if you got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just heard it ding.
Man.
But yeah, I expect it's going to be a lot better this year.
I feel so. This summer starting out feels pretty normal. Yeah.
It's been a good summer for me. I finally found decent work. I'm no longer dealing with that depression of sitting at home and feeling I'm doing nothing. Which
Bro, I know the feeling.
it's horrible. At least for
Yes.
me it is.
Yeah. I eventually had to start doing shit outside. I ended up trimming up trees and doing a whole bunch of crazy shit just to keep my brain occupied. The land looks amazing though. I'm about to. I'm actually one of the things I'm about to do is redo the bricks for the steps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's my next project.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Apex.
Mhm.
Daniel came back last week,
Oh yeah.
brought us about 3 gallons of New Orleans backwoods gumbo.
Really?
Yes. They got
Ah.
squirrel, they got duck, they got all that stuff in them.
Oh man, that sounds amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
I
Made
bet.
by Cajun Queen.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's the stuff right there.
it is. It's absolutely amazing. It's even good cold.
I ended up making a deconstructed beef Wellington the other night.
A deconstructed one.
A deconstructed beef Wellington.
How do you do that?
Okay, so what you do, you make you make the mushroom paste and everything, like all that, the puree, and then you get a little filet mignon, and then do that on. You unroll, do the crescent rolls. This is the cheap ass way, by the way. So that you know. So basically, you take two of the like because like the crescent rolls, it comes off in like triangles, but the triangles are connected as
Right,
squares. Keep those squares
right.
together and then bake them, and that becomes your. Just put everything on top of that. Yeah,
Right.
that's
Oh, that's
basically
not a
it.
bad idea.
It's really good. It's pretty. It's compared to making an actual beef Wellington. This is a lot cheaper.
Oh,
I don't know if you've priced out a beef tenderloin here lately, but I don't feel like paying $150 for a fucking piece of meat.
right, right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How's it going, Zach? We got Mr.
But yeah,
Spouse in the house.
What's up, Zach?
good. Good, Zach.
Wizard, guess what I started growing 2 weeks ago Thursday?
What's that?
Is it weed? Hawk, what's up, buddy?
Oh shit, he froze up. Go ahead.
Potato.
Does he use text
Potato.
to chat?
Rock on. All right. I thought you were gonna say wheat plants. He's gonna start growing wheat plants.
Right?
It's a potato weed plant, right?
Is that tobacco and tomato plant put together? Tobacco.
Right. We call them
Tobacco.
spicy
Tobacco.
tomatoes around here. We call them spicy tomatoes around here.
Spicy tomato. That's why. Now, okay. Now, Liz, correct me if I'm wrong. This is, 'cause I'm just quoting something someone said. If you grow tomatoes intermixed with a whole bunch of hot peppers, do those tomatoes become spicier on the vine?
Yes,
They do. Okay, I was
yeah,
wondering about that. Okay,
yes. That is real. I've actually experienced that. I don't know if it was because of just the sheer number of pepper plants I was growing, or where they're
yeah.
located, or how that worked, but we did end up with some spicier than normal tomatoes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's kind of
Was
cool.
that how you got your spicy tomatoes? Or no? Or is that a secret?
That's ancient Chinese secret.
Right, but I've got jalapeno, habanero, and hot banana peppers, and then hot Anaheims, and I've got two of them at the end of every row of my garden.
I need to get you some Reaper peppers. Some Reaper seeds.
I don't know that. Well, we can stick them in there, but
Do
Randy's
the
like,
wildlife?
no.
Do the wildlife leave hot peppers alone?
Oh God, yeah.
Randy's like, we don't need that.
We don't need the Randy. Yes, you do.
We can't.
Who's
There's no how
Randy?
we can't eat them. I mean, I saved some and dried them out, and the ones that didn't mold, I kept, and they're in a
Right.
jar now. And I sit there and I fucked up, dude. I was like, I ran out of crushed red pepper. So I
No.
grabbed one of those and I just ground it up on the
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
coming so
yeah.
hot.
It was hard as shit, but it was good.
I bet you got a sweat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't even hot that night. We were sweating. It tasted good. And third bite, you had to take a drink.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, yeah. So,
Well, I
but
bet.
it was good. It's really fucking hot. And I was like, oh fuck, because I can take a dry pepper and I'll just run it on a grater,
Right. Yeah.
right into the dish. And I was like, oh, this is good. So we put a whole one. Randy goes, ah, fuck it, yeah. He goes, then he said, I don't know. I was like, oh, it's too late now.
Bruce, hey, be careful with those peppers, bro. Like those reapers are no joke. Like handle them with gloves. Like with some gloves on. I ended up getting some of the oil in my eye after eating one.
Oh
Oh,
shit,
that's gotta hurt.
It's not pleasant.
yeah. We had him
On
cutting
a
up a
scale of
jalapeno.
one to fuck that, it was pretty much fuck that.
He was cutting up jalapenos here on the back patio. And then he says, hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like,
Ah, I forgot about
I
that.
started laughing. I was like, really? I was like, don't play with it. He's like, he started laughing, thinking I was joking with it. Well, he went out there and you hear him go, oh, fuck. He done it.
True story. True story.
And I was like, he goes, what? I was like, you might as well stand up, turn on the hose, and just rinse that section.
It was about that point in time I ran over to the outdoor shower, I believe.
Right, yeah.
It became shower time very quickly.
There's some soap on the shelf over there. You put some, get that wash.
Love it.
It was in that
Extra
moment you
oily
knew
hair.
you
Extra,
fucked up.
the shampoo over there for extra oily hair. That's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. Now I don't know if you guys would be down, but we've got at this point where we could do a little get together out here at my place if you wanted to.
Well, we're kind of gearing up here already.
Really?
Yeah, we've got we've got all those spaces set up. Miriam's here,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
and we got a couple other people already. I think trying to head this direction possibly,
Okay.
and so I get it. I was like,
I'll
but
tell you. Let me look at things on my Jeep really quick. I've got some extra cash flow coming in, so I've gotten a lot of things fixed already, but I got a few more things to be fixed.
right.
But
I got coolers, so once you get here, I can hook you up with a cooler
okay.
and all that stuff. But
Yeah. Plus, I can pick up my damn spare tire.
yeah, Gin Nature, it's kind of that time of year. That's what we do. We start collecting people.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oof.
Bless you.
Actually, I really should. I'm gonna bring Autumn down. She would have a blast out there. She's really big into nature, and she needs to get. Honestly, I'm trying to get her off of her cell phone. She's one of those Gen Zers that's like in her cell phone all the time. So if I can get her out in nature and get her away from that cell phone,
She's just gonna take pictures of nature with the cell phone.
yeah, there's that. But at least she can't be on there playing her games and shit.
Well, she
You
brings
just
the
need
cell phone. We got coverage out here.
This is true.
to just bring a signal blocker and just keep
Bring a
it by
signal
her the whole
blocker.
time, and it'd be like it's just the area, and everybody else is on Wi-Fi.
Turn off her data. Turn off her data.
Right? I should just for like a day.
Just call and be like, "Listen, I'm gonna slip you a 20. You're gonna shut her phone off for a day."
Right? That's funny. But yeah, I feel like an outing from Indiana is about due.
Yeah. Well, we'd love to have you, Jen. Huckleberry, you know you're welcome. Yep. Emerald
what about
City.
UFOs? It's gonna find. We'll have our Ohio thing.
Ooh.
There you go.
I'm just talking shit.
Ha!
Just
Singularity.
just save me a room in the dog kennel.
Bring a tent. Bring a tent. We'll have places for them to be set up. Yeah, we won't be setting them up in the front yard this time. So
No, oh my uncle used to keep. He had 6 dogs. Where like when he had all this land, and 2 of them were to like run the perimeter of it. They were what's those really big dogs that are on the greyhounds. He had 2 greyhounds, and they were fast as shit, and they would always run with him. When he's on his cart, and every night, like I would like when I would go over there, I'd like my cousins had all these like all the latest shit and stuff. It's like fuck that. I'm going down where the basement where the dogs are. Like they'd find me passed out, just like chilling with the dogs. They'd be like, "What the fuck? You can come up here and play video games." It's like, no, it's cool. I'm gonna be here with the dogs.
but you're growing potatoes, huh, Zach? Nice. That's cool. That's kick ass. There you go. You get started. See, it's not that hard. You can make a mess in the dirt and still grow a bunch of shit.
All right, guys. I've got to go cook chicken tenders and some tater tots. I will be back.
Save me some.
If not,
All right.
it was good to see you. Wiz, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow.
All right. Talk
I'll
to you
get-
soon.
Yeah, I'll get things figured out. All right, have a good
Take
night,
care.
everybody. Good news.
Be
Smiles.
safe.
Deuce UFOs.
We'll see you here in a little bit.
Yep. Deuces.
Oh man, you know what time it is?
Fire in the bowl.
Time for pie.
Pie time. What kind of
Unfortunately-
pie?
Huh?
What kind?
Pie. Doesn't matter what kind of pie. I have
Yeah,
some
it
strawberry
does.
pie. Hold on. I have
Ooh.
strawberry pie. I'll be right back.
Zach, what's your favorite kind of pie? Don't you say potato. Don't you do it. He's going to say
Apple.
potato. Apple? Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff.
Good
Yeah, apple's
old-fashioned
my
American
favorite too.
apple pie. Can't go wrong with that.
What was it? Sorry, it kind of cut out when you said that.
Good old-fashioned American apple pie. You can't beat it.
Oh yeah, I like the when they, I don't know what it's called, but where they do like the crumble on top
Yeah,
of the apple pie.
it's kind of like Dutch style apple pie, like from Pennsylvania. Singularity. Oh my God.
Strawberry bar pie is what they call it. You're in, Jen. You're in. She makes pies.
She makes pies. That's an asset in a shit hits the fan scenario for you. You need a pie maker.
Yeah, Huckleberry's been promising she's gonna be about pie making.
At least if I'm gonna get you something for Christmas, now I know what to get you. I'll just send you some pie.
Just send me some pie. Or fudge. Fudge works really well too.
Fudge.
But pie's
Well,
the
then
better.
you got to get Divine's fudge then. This Divine Pathway on Twitch. She's in the glass community, and there's like everybody's lining up to get her fudge. Like she makes fudge and she sends it to certain like people on Twitch. Well, everybody's trying to get her to start her own business. Apparently, it's that good.
Oh,
There, people
awesome.
are. She's already getting paid to make some of it for some people.
Right? Awesome. It's a great way to do it, you know?
Yeah, for people that don't know, if you're wanting to make money from home, an easy way is to check your cottage food laws because
Yeah, especially here in Ohio. It varies state to state, but cottage food laws in Ohio, you gotta,
are amazing.
yeah,
I like Tennessee's too. Tennessee has great cottage food laws. The only thing with Ohio, there's no limit on how much you can sell in a year, but in Tennessee, you can only sell 250 or it might be 450. It's so many X amount of units you can
gotcha.
sell. But like say I sell jars of jam, if I sell 250 jars of jam in one order, I could consider that one unit.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. So
So there's
distributorship.
different ways you can do it. So like 200
Hey,
in
Randy.
Ohio, you can supply restaurants.
yep,
Oh, wow.
You can
Hey.
supply restaurants and supermarkets.
Wow, that's awesome. That would be the shit. Yeah. You just have to build a outbuilding for just the ovens and shit. Go ahead, Zach.
And I'm sorry guys I've not been around lately. I've been cutting off the drunks and drama off my channel the last month.
Right. Rock on. Rock on.
You're
Wow.
good, bro.
What's up, Shane? Stirring up shit.
Something tells me that was me. How's everybody doing?
Kicking ass.
Awesome.
Hey, Miriam saw that place, that fudge place here in Missouri on the Highway 44 when I was bringing her back from her dad's. She seen that Uranus fudge factory. She's like, "What the hell is that?" And then a big old UFO out front and all that shit. It's crazy. Yeah. She goes,
Speaking
"What is that?"
of similar things, I was looking at the different avatars coming in. Is there a meat popsicle as one of the avatars?
Oh God.
yes,
Is that what that is?
yep.
That's what that is.
I do. I use it occasionally.
I saw that. I'm like, no way.
I put that in because like over a year ago because everybody in the chat, because of
Oh, yep.
gender identity bullshit. I'm just like, it's a quote from one of my favorite movies. It's like, how do you identify yourself? And they're asking like what species you are, like human or alien or whatever. And Bruce Willis just goes, I am a meat popsicle. That was The Fifth Element. That's the movie.
That's a good movie. I just watched it last weekend again.
Yeah. Funny.
Yeah, I love that
movie.
Is that with the aliens?
She don't make pie because she would eat it all. Right?
That's because Brits are weird, Ragged. Y'all are crazy.
Ah.
But just,
Ragged, you're missing out, man. Fudge is the shit. It's like chocolate on steroids. So what's next, Zach? You gonna put in some carrots?
Damn, I'm lagging like a motherfucker.
Good to see
still
you,
straight, Huckleberry. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I thought I talked over Zach.
No, I was saying hey to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, hey, everybody in chat, by the way, there's a lot of people. Man, you guys are popular.
Ragged, I'll say this, okay? If you're the only one with those ideas, you think everybody else is crazy, well, you're probably pointing the finger the wrong direction.
I just actually explained that to somebody today. The lady in the store was checking me out and going through the groceries, and she's kind of talking to herself, trying to work her way through. She's new at it, so she's working her way through the register. She says, "I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself." She's like, "I know people think it's weird." I was like, "Doesn't bother me. I talk to myself all the time." Told her, I was like, "I look at it this way. If I'm in a group and I'm talking to myself and somebody tells me I'm weird, I've got to look at them and say, if I'm talking to myself, that means I'm the best conversationalist here. And that means that's a you problem, not a me problem. And I think you need to work on yourself, not me work on myself."
Okay, Zach, what you got?
I don't know yet, Wizard. This is all new to me. Maybe strawberries next.
There you go. Strawberries are easy and cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Colonel Shaw's in the house.
My friend's parents grow strawberries right off their deck in little flower pots, and they're freaking delicious. You can grow them right outside your window. Just reach out and grab them and eat them. Well, wash them first.
Fire in the goat.
I literally just packed a joint.
The goat. Well,
just packed
spark it up.
Yeah,
hey,
fire in the joint.
What's up, Curto?
We're here today.
Y'all, we got wrecked last night by storms. 3 storm systems moved through, just boom, boom, boom. The town here didn't get hit by tornadoes, but they had 20 of us for my little town out watching because there's little tornadoes popping up everywhere around the countryside.
What state are you in?
Colorado. I'm at the far northeast, up by Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, kind of little area there.
Excuse me.
Is that real popular for tornadoes out there?
Yeah, I'm right on the edge of Tornado Alley.
Damn. I've only ever seen a tornado once, and I was like, "Oh, that's what they look like." Yeah, fuck that. I'm getting the fuck away.
I've seen a few of them. The craziest one I ever saw, those big sprinkler pivots that have 10 towers on them. I saw one start coming down, and all of a sudden, when they come down, all of a sudden you just see this V of dirt go flying up. Well, it not only had that V of dirt go flying up, it twisted that big old sprinkler basically into a knot and flung it all over.
Just got to watch out for them flying cows.
Yeah,
I was just thinking that.
That was freaking hilarious.
I was like, I wonder if they do pick up cows. And they're just chilling up there like, whoa.
For sure. If they can pick up school buses and shit, they can pick up a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do cows run away? Are they fast enough to get away?
Oh, nothing is. Nothing is. And
nothing's
those
faster
things
than a flying cow.
Those things will literally jump like a quarter mile out of nowhere. They'll just hook up top and then just jump just in a split second.
I'm in Ohio, so it seems like, at least in my area, we don't get a lot of tornadoes because of the hills, I'm assuming. I don't know why. Well, when we do get tornadoes, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
We had
we had some close calls. I had in my neighborhood, just within the last 5 years, we've had 3 come down. One was about a half mile south and half destroyed a house, took the whole second floor off the house. We had another about a mile and a quarter away that took out a couple barns and threw some farm equipment like a couple 100 feet, like tractors and combines and shit.
Do they have to have tornado insurance? Oh, sorry.
No,
I think it is available. Yeah.
It is available. We don't have to have it. We have to have, because of the downpours here we get with those storms, we actually have to have flood insurance, and that covers tornado and everything. But there was a town southeast of me. There used to be a town of about 700 or 800 people, and an F4 that was about a mile wide went through there, and within 30 seconds wrecked the whole town.
Isn't the biggest an F5?
Yeah.
They've updated that. They have what they'll call an F5 advanced.
Yeah.
And that's for stuff that's kind of
they
just
called
like
it
off the
F6.
charts. Like the one that hit Joplin, Missouri a few years back, and another one that hit in Kansas that completely destroyed a town. Those were F5 plus.
Yeah, I went through Joplin, Missouri. This was right around 2012, and I don't know when a tornado hit, but we went through Joplin, Missouri, and we stopped at like the only gas station around, and half the gas station was missing from a tornado, but they were still operational. And then they were all like eyeballing the fuck out of us because we're like city kids and we're not wearing camouflage. Everybody's like wearing fucking camo. I'm swear to God, I'm gonna move to the fucking Missouri and I'm gonna start a fucking designer camouflage company. Like, just sell high dollar camouflage fucking shit. People are gonna fucking eat it up because that's all you motherfuckers wear out there is camouflage.
Must be a Missouri thing.
It's probably a Missouri thing. Yeah, we wear a lot of camouflage out here.
There's
I was
a
gonna say,
fuck
we
ton of
don't.
camouflage. They're looking at us like, you're not wearing camouflage. You're not from here. Where are you from?
Nah, you're not from here now.
Now I'm that guy that'll run down to the gas station in his shorts and still have his boots on. But
Right, shorts
I'm
and
not
boots is not a weird thing around here.
Yeah,
Shorts
that's not
and boots,
weird.
farm kids do it all the time because that's what they wear around the farm. Because you get snakes and shit. If you walk through the fields, you got to have boots on, and it's too hot to pants, so you're wearing shorts. So
and actually, you just nailed it. Everybody always gives me guff. Why do you always wear boots? It's because I tell them it's because we got an ass load of rattlesnakes around here.
Right. Well,
They won't strike above the boot. Or they not?
They can.
But around water, you got to watch out for cottonmouth.
Oh yeah. With a rattler, whoever asked if they'll strike above the boot, if they've got a full strike, yeah, they'll strike pretty high. But 9 times out of 10, people get bit because they'll accidentally step on one that surprises you both, and then they'll just do a lower bite just as a defense. So that's why boots come in handy, because if you step on one, they'll do a lower strike, and generally people get in the lower calf or the ankle is where they get bit because they step on one.
Isn't it true though? Some species of snakes, they're temperamental. Like they'll release certain amount of venom in different kinds of attacks, or no?
Now, rattlers, a baby rattler is the most dangerous because they can't control how much venom they release, and plus it's really concentrated, and they will release every bit of it. That's some of your most lethal attacks are from baby rattlers.
Damn. They just sound scary.
I remember when I was working up in Canada, we had Massasauga rattlesnakes up there. And
the fuck's that?
It's just a smaller version of like an eastern rattlesnake.
No, it sounded bigger to me.
And these things, when they're babies, they're everywhere. They all like hide out during the day under rocks and stuff because it's too hot out. And we would use the rocks all over the place for our campsites because we'd use them as anchor points for our tents because it's solid rock up there. You know, no soil to put a tent stake in the ground. These kids be picking up these rocks. They're, oh, cute little baby snake. I want to pick it up and everything. Like, put that fucking thing down, you idiot. Oh, it's just a little one. It's yeah, it's twice as deadly as the big ones.
Right. I had a black snake, about a 3-footer, crawling through the yard the other day.
Yeah, we get some big black snakes up here too.
Are they poisonous or are they just garden
No.
snakes?
No, they're non-venomous, but they're big and they do bite, and the bite is painful, but it's not poisonous.
Well, 3-footers, it bit me, but it didn't really. I mean, it didn't even break the skin hardly, and turn around and but because I didn't grab it close enough behind the head, it reached around and snapped my finger.
I'll be honest. I'm right off the lake, and there's 3 swamps in my neighborhood alone. And so
Right.
I'm used to wildlife like frogs, turtles, all that stuff. And
Right.
there's none of that anymore. And I think a lot of that has to do I'm used to seeing hundreds of baby turtles every spring growing up, you know what I mean? Same with the
Right.
frogs and everything else. And they just go back and forth to the swamps, crossing roads, you don't see that anymore. Like, I think that has a lot to do with the people having their lawns sprayed, because a lot of people do that in my neighborhood. They have those companies come out and spray stuff on their lawns, and you didn't have that as much in the 90s as you do now. Everybody wants these picture perfect lawns, but I have a feeling they're wiping out.
Well, I grabbed him up and I put him under the house, so we haven't heard from the rats or the mice recently.
Oh, did I interrupt you?
What's up, Zach? Go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on.
Well, hey guys, I'm going to hop down so I can get ready for bed. Have a great night.
A wonderful
All
day,
right.
Zach.
Rock on. You have a good
buddy.
day planting strawberries tomorrow.
We get on them strawberries and potatoes.
For those margaritas.
Hey, Zach lives here in Colorado. When I get some of these cuttings going, I can get him some easy of some of these like goji berries and some of my strawberry plants and stuff. I can get him those real easy.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If he's wanting to get a good area going with that stuff.
I got 3 of those blackberry plants potted, sitting on the water table.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so far. I don't know.
By the way,
wanted.
when I got my goji berries, they were not this insanely priced. I got mine 3 years ago. So they were not insane like they are now.
Right. They're in about a 1-gallon pot. They're just starts.
Nice.
Go ahead, Jack.
Actually, I've not drank since January 9th. I'm going medicinal.
Nice.
Much better for your liver.
Hell yeah, Zach. 420.
Yeah. Fire in the motherfucking bowl.
Fire in the
Colonel
motherfucking bowl.
Colonel Shaw, that's way too expensive for. I'm a poor country boy. I can't afford $350 and $250 for and that's euros. That's like $300, $400. I couldn't afford that for a concert ticket.
Oh shit!
What concert?
Paul McCartney.
Paul
fuck
McCartney
that.
is where he went to, and then his brother. He said his brother-in-law.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't
Went
talk
to
your
Rolling
music. We all
Stones.
have different tastes.
Yeah.
If I'm spending that much, I might as well go to a fucking Metallica concert.
Oh, you were talking about all those people spraying their lawns. The thing that they're damaging more and they don't realize is they're chasing all the worms and different insects that need to be in the soil that move a lot of that, break a lot of the old plant life down, and they move a lot of it around. They add porosity to the ground. When they start dumping those chemicals on it, it chases everything out of there. and they're worried about that good grass. And the funny thing is, grass takes more water than any other plant you can imagine.
Yep.
You could put in flowers, whatever, and it's going to take less water.
Yeah, people, I don't know what it is. They're obsessed with it. I can understand for like a golf course or something, but like I
Well, even
mow
then,
my lawn, but we don't spray it, do none of that. We just maintain, you know.
you add clover to it and try to get that some. It's called micro clover. It's pricier than grass seed, but for one thing, you'll only mow it a couple times a year. For another thing, it takes less water, and not only does it hold more nitrogen, so it stays green easier and greener than grass. It doesn't have the itchiness that grass has. Plus, it adds nitrogen to the ground, so it helps the ground and all the insects that need to be in there. It's that, yeah. So that clover is way better for a lawn and everything.
Absolutely.
I want my front lawn to be all weed. The backyard all weed. The side yard all weed. The other side yard all weed.
Oh, nice, Colonel Shaw.
I'll just build a weed like a whole weed field and then build my house in the center. I'll just put my tent there and call it a house. No deal.
Do the edible landscaping. Whatever you put in there, make it edible. That's basically what Emerald and I are doing. Almost everything we put in is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got like areas with roses and flowers and stuff like that. But a lot of my bushes and backdrop bushes and everything, and even my hedgerows are different types of fruit bearing and stuff like that.
My bushes, my plants, all of it are edible. Blueberries, peaches, plums, cherries, berries. Oh yeah, all of them.
And now Emerald, he's got 80 freaking acres. So I'm only on a half an acre and on a city lot, on a town lot. There's like 500 of us.
We're lucky to
That's
have
what I'm on.
We're lucky to have even be able to access and manage even 8 acres. So it's rough.
Yeah, but shit hits the fan. You'll have friends and family to help, you know, so it'll be a lot easier.
That's funny. I've got all my sisters. Even if shit doesn't hit the fan, it's nice to be able to produce as much as you can on your own.
Right.
That's the whole goal, because the government's trying to make it so we're all dependent.
Right. Oh yeah, and don't get me wrong. Every minute that waking moment that I'm not at work, I'm out doing something in the yard, or it's some up. Well, to get it started, once the trees and the bushes, once they get established and they're going, it's not so bad. But to get it started and get it going, any new area that you add, there's a lot of work into that.
Yeah.
That's where like fellow preppers, friends, family come in to help. Like, well, fellow preppers would be friends, but we all just gotta help each other.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot to do by yourself or just with 1 or 2 other people. I mean, you guys can get it done, but groups can get it done a lot faster. Like,
that's true. That's true.
And see, I'm not even a prepper. I just want to know what's going into the food that I'm eating. So I try to grow as much as I can myself.
Well, I think you just being aware of what's going on and then growing food that you could all eat is prepping. Right. That's a form of prepping.
True. I guess
it's not. It's not like, because there's like people, when I tell them I'm a prepper, the first thing they think of is doomsday prepping. They think I'm planning to have some like $1 million bunker with state-of-the-art gas masks and all kinds. It's like I can't afford none of that, you know. I can afford food supply, water, life straws, basic medical supply, and guns, ammo, and just me, whatever I can help.
I'll see. And
Yeah,
I've
you
There's
got
need a big garden for just a single family, even 10 or 15 by 15. Oh, yeah, would be more than sufficient growing all the food you could eat out of it as a family of 4. You know,
and I
seriously.
guess in a way I am, I mean, I'm cognizant of, the ability to have trade values. So I mean, there's a reason why I'm putting certain things like the goji berries in, something that you don't find normally that would have a trade value, a barter value.
what
So
is that? A goji berry?
it is number 2 or 3. What is it, Emerald? It's one of the top 3 of the superfoods. It's a berry that has loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, minerals. A
Oh
little
hell yeah!
berry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an all around kind of magic plant kind of
Is
thing.
it like a cranberry kind of taste or no?
The ones I've eaten so far are way bitter, but my plants are only there. This is their 3rd year, and they don't start producing full taste fruit until the 3rd or 4th year. So this year I'll find out more what they're supposed to taste like. But so far they've been pretty sour and bitter. There hasn't been any sweetness to them.
Get your acidity up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need to get your acidity back up in the soil. That's why
I
they're bitter.
actually, yeah, I did a pH test around my blueberries. That's why they're not doing good. They need more acidity. So I got a
How do
bag
you
of.
do that?
I do it through mulching. I'll add pine needle mulch to it. So the pine has a high acidity. So I will use pine shavings and pine needle mulch I try to avoid as much chemical as I can. So like the steaks and a lot of that stuff I don't put down. So I try to do as much as I can. So right now I'm just doing the pine mulch.
Yeah, we're using chemicals is like the last resort. I feel like when it comes to the garden.
You know what else you can do if you wanted to shock it? Is vinegar. A cup of
The
water
what?
in a cup of water. I mean, a cup of vinegar in a 1 gallon water.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's one way to start the. I mean, that'll definitely bring up your acidity levels.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, that reminds me. Vinegar is an amazing thing. You don't want to get it on the leaves because actually I use that
So,
for weed killer. I put a cup of salt in a gallon of vinegar, and on a real hot day, spray the leaves of weeds, and within hours that weed will start to die.
Hell yeah, I'll do that tomorrow to get rid of these fucking weeds out front.
Oh, it's really surprising. You want to get it at the hottest point of the day. You don't want to do it if it's going to get rinsed off with a dew. Just a dry, hot portion of the day. Put it on and let that salty vinegar cook on those leaves, and it'll just cook that plant.
Well, today would have been perfect. It's gonna rain. Oh, it's gonna be nice out tomorrow though. And
Yeah.
87. Yeah, I could do it then.
The first time I did it, as soon as I did it, we got cloud cover, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look like crap. And then I picked a 90-degree day and did it, and holy crap, that stuff just browned within a couple hours.
wow.
But I will warn you, anything you get that mixture, because it's the salt and the vinegar, anything you get on the leaves of, it'll kill it.
Oh, tonight's the actual full moon tonight, guys. So, ow! Yeah, hot mess Monday. You bet. Full moon.
That is Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, I worked yesterday for a while, so I lost track of days again.
What'd you do that for?
Oh, finishing up one that was going to be hard to sneak in on all other times. I don't like to do Sundays, but it was supposed to be just a couple hours, turned into about 5 hours because the guy was real chatty and he had to measure a couple other buildings.
All right.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to start charging for bids or something. The price of fuel. Within the past probably 4 days, I've gone through $240 worth of fuel.
Wow. Yeah. Distances.
Yeah.
You got to cover the distance.
Yep. It
Yeah,
kills the
you know what you tell
rural
them?
businessman.
You know what you tell them? The assessment and the, the assessment of the job is free, but travel costs has to be covered.
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? My estimate is free, but the fuel charge is not. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They'll
'Cause, I mean,
understand. They'll understand.
oh yeah. And you guys know what I mean. A lot of you guys are rural. If you're a rural businessman, like to go do a bid, you could drive 60 to 80 miles to do one bid.
Right.
And that gets painful.
Yeah, big time. Can't afford it.
Right.
It's insane. There's this guy who was saying he drives 700 miles a week. He's like a courier. He's got a big ass truck.
Oh, I bet.
That's
Imagine these
dude.
trucking companies.
That's why the price of food going up also.
Yep.
And wait till the shortages. They really start like people keep bitching at us because I work at a gas station because we can't get the Joule the actual Joule pens in what they put the pods on, like the little nicotine cards. We haven't had NOS since I started working there, which is 4 weeks, like the NOS energy drinks. And there's a shortage of these alcohol cans. I forget what the alcohol is, but they can't get the cans. Like there's a shortage of aluminum in foil right now. They just need to raise the price of scrap and
Yeah.
people start hauling that shit in like a motherfucker. Because I know people with scrap piles that's like insanely high, and they ain't gonna turn it in until the price of scrap goes up.
Yep. That whole bullshit with aluminum can and glass shortage from the beer companies, it's been going on for 2 years now. Because when I worked at the deli, we saw it. We would order things, and half the time we would only get 50% of our order, and that's what they said. Oh, it's supply shortages because those companies supposedly the the actual manufacturers like Coors and Budweiser and all that shit. They claim that they got shorted out because they buy their cans a year in advance, and so their supplies ran out when COVID started, and that's the excuse that they use. They're like, oh, we paid for all that stuff in advance, and now the price is so high we can't order like we used to. And yeah, like for my store, we would get a delivery each week from each of our major vendors, and like I would order from the Budweiser vendor, I'd order something about maybe 40 24 packs of Bud and Bud Light, like the suitcase 24 packs.
Yeah, it's
And
like where
they would either send us none or like maybe 6.
What? That's fucked up.
Yeah, and that kind of shit's been going on for 2 years up here in northern Ohio.
Damn, it ain't that bad here.
And then they started claiming the same thing with glass bottles. You couldn't. A lot of the local, especially the microbreweries that usually only in the past have sold their shit by bottle, they couldn't get glass because not enough people were turning it in for recycling, so they started switching to cans when they could get it. And now like all the specialty six packs of certain regional beers, they dropped it. They instead of doing a 6-pack of bottles, they would make a 4-pack of tall boy cans. You know, and then you're paying the same price or more. It's ridiculous.
Arrows, heck yeah. I'm a hell of a shot with a bow. I can hunt with arrows if need be.
You interested in buying a bow? Mine's for sale.
What kind?
Is it a
What kind?
Matthews?
Well, actually, I have two. One's just a recurve training bow, and the other one is a full-on compound. It is a Bowtech
If it's
Edge.
a what?
The company's called Bowtech, and the
Okay.
model
Okay.
is called the Edge.
Okay. Well,
For
we might talk.
500 bucks for both bows and the case and all the accessories.
Why are you selling your guns, bro?
I've got
I need the money.
I've got a Martin Big Bear, and I'd love to get another Martin, but people that got them won't part with them. Which I don't blame them. I would never sell mine either because you can't get the good Martins anymore. And actually, I think didn't PSI buy out Martin and basically stop making them?
I don't know. The training bow I have is a PS. Is it PSE? Yeah, PSE.
A PSE, yeah.
Yeah. That's a PSE.
I've heard of PSE before.
That's one of the top new brands. It used to be, Martin. Nobody could touch Martin, and then Martin kind of fell off because they got so stinking expensive. Everybody started buying like the PSEs and stuff because I think Cabela's really pushed, and Bass Pro and all those really pushed the PSEs.
Yeah. For
I'm
the
on
last couple
Matthews.
years, they've been putting those on sale like crazy.
I'm on Matthews diehard because I was weird as a kid. I had friends, but I hung around like the businesses around me, and there was a Vietnam vet. He was the one that taught me how to shoot. His name was I don't know if I should. Well, I don't even know if he's still. I leave his name out of it. But he used to take me shooting all the time, and used to own this archery store. It had like a range in the back, and I would hang out there, and they'd let me shoot at the range for free and everything, but I would like glue their arrow tips on. So like I'd put like the tips on the arrows onto like what was it, like whatever we call a rod or the shaft, whatever it's called, and put the arrows together. And he actually taught me how to shoot. Well, they only sold Matthews. They were like, I guess like a Matthews sale. I don't know. They only had Matthews, I'm pretty sure. And he's like, the only bow you're ever gonna shoot is a Matthews. I was like, okay. So now I'm like, the only bow I'll ever shoot is a Matthews, because he literally taught me how to shoot bow. He taught me how to shoot gun. Like, he was a badass. He taught me how to make chili. Like, he was a cool dude.
He actually, cool, Shaw has a crossbow. But he actually knew what he was talking about, because it's amazing. And Canoe's obviously familiar. He'll tell you, and I think Emerald's familiar with them too. You get used to shooting one type, and it's that feel, and that each bow has got a different, like a release point where you get over the hill, and well, okay, how do I explain over the hill, guys, to the people? There's like a really tight point, and then it releases back again. And once you get over that, every bow brand is a little different on that. You get used to one, and you want to stick with that, because otherwise, if you go, like if I went to PSE or something like that from the Martin, it would mess with me. And even like Screaming Eagle was talking about Cheetah, which, by the way, Cheetah was a good one. I liked it. It was a little, I think it went to like 50 pounds. It was a smaller version, but that thing would rock it for a 50-pound strength bow. And the Big Bear is awesome, but I'll warn you, if you got a bad shoulder, it's got a serious drawstring to it, and I can only shoot it a few times before my shoulder starts hurting. But Canoes, if you put those, my bad. I was just going to tell Canoe, if you put those online, man, you would sell those in a heartbeat. People are going nuts over bows right now.
Well, Well, here's the thing. It's really hard to find a place online to sell bows because
Facebook Marketplace.
you can't
It's
Facebook Marketplace
Oh, really?
will not let you sell archery equipment.
I bought my bow at
That's good.
shopgoodwill.com for like $11, and it's a bear. Or no. Yeah, it's a bear. I don't know why
Red
I posted-
Bear. I do love that
That's a
song.
badass song.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you were
The best song I've ever heard of from Sweaty Teddy.
Have you heard "Come and Take It"? One of his newer songs.
No, I haven't.
It's off his new album Detroit Muscle. "Come and Take It" is definitely. Yeah, I think that might be my favorite song. The first set of lyrics are, "Go ahead and try, go ahead and die." It's about like the Second Amendment. I just love that song. He's
Right?
just like, "Welcome back to the Concord Bridge." He's like, "Don't you even try it. Don't you tread on me." And he's like, just shredding out.
Go.
I think Stranglehold's still my favorite. And I'm sorry, I know that's the most mainstream, but that song just kicks ass.
Yeah, it's good song.
I'm fried as hell.
Right now, I'm going.
I got this weed. It's just purple and orange and just crystally as hell. It's like I don't want to smoke it all because I just want to have some, just so I'd be like, "Oh, look, that's nice." But I'm gonna end up smoking it all.
Oh,
I wish weed didn't lose its potency over time. I would just every time I got good bud, I would just like vacuum seal some of it and just put it off to the side, and I'd have all kinds of like really good strains that loses its potency.
oh,
Yeah, we're starting to get some rain here now. Kind of a steady drizzle.
Coming off the
Nothing.
lake.
Out of Michigan. A little bit over the lake, but not much. You can tell just by the smell of the air when it's coming from over the lake. It's the air gets
Oh, I
real
love that smell.
fishy smelling.
I love that smell. The smell of rain in the
Right.
lake. Though I hate the smell of Lake Erie. Lake Erie is just.
Yeah.
I imagine that's what the ocean smells like. I've never been at the
Well,
ocean.
it's not anywhere nearly as it was back in like the 80s. Oh, back in it, like when you would get that breeze off of Lake Erie, like where I'm at, I'm 10 to 12 miles from, the shoreline, and it smelled like rotting fish.
Ugh, it's probably because it was rotting fish.
Exactly. We had this big problem up here back in the 70s and 80s because of all the pollution.
Didn't it catch
And-
fire?
Well, the Cuyahoga River in Cleveland did a couple of times. And that was like the main boost to start up the EPA, the federal EPA, and the environmental laws that they passed. That all started. Well, the culmination point was when the Cuyahoga caught fire. But yeah, I remember back in the 80s, if you went to any of the beaches around here, like there was just washed up dead fish everywhere because
That's
they were
fucked.
getting killed off by all the runoff. Like big stinking half-rotted carp everywhere as far as you could see. The seagulls started eating that, and then they got sick.
Seagulls will eat
Yeah, fuck seagulls.
anything, bro. They're like parking lot rats.
Yeah, rats with wings.
They literally.
There was where I worked up in Canada. There was an island right off the main mouth of the river, a couple miles offshore that you could not walk on. You couldn't. You would be a half mile away from it in your canoe, and the stench from this island just started hitting your face, and you're like, nope, let's turn around or go somewhere else, because it was this entire island was nothing but it was a gull colony, and we took a close look at it one day. The entire island is covered with seagull nests and shit, seagull shit, and dead seagulls like rotting.
It sounds like it'd be fun to go out there with a pellet gun on the boat.
No, it was part of the provincial park, so not allowed to do that.
Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah. But oh yeah, it was disgusting. And we would camp out sometimes at another island a few miles away, and if the wind switched, we would move camp, to a different island just because it stunk so fucking bad. Ugh. Not big of an island, probably about quarter of an acre wide and maybe 2 miles long. Not that big.
Do you know how big Kelly's Island is?
Yeah, I've been there.
That's the one I like to go to. That's the one that has the
glacial rocks, glacial grooves.
Yeah, it has that, but it also has the barracks or whatever, the bunkers from where Washington was there with the battle with the or was it Washington? They had a battle with the redcoats there.
Well, yeah, there was that's not Kelly's Island. It's another island a few miles away. Middle Bass Island, and that's where that national park is with that huge monument from the War of 1812, because they had the big.
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, isn't the Glacier Groves on Kelly Island where they got it fenced off?
Yeah,
because it was Kelly's Island. I also seen this bunker, but it wasn't a very big bunker, and it was very decrepit. Like, I'm surprised they didn't have it like walled off, because I almost went in there myself, but I knew better because I felt like
that was probably associated with the quarry up there, because there's a couple huge limestone quarries. That's
I hate that.
Famous.
But it was on the beach though, or that would make sense because then they would unload it on the ship, huh?
Yeah,
or load it on the ships.
I hate to run on y'all, but I just hit a brick wall. It just there went my energy.
I'm here too. So, I gotta hit up. I gotta get to bed.
We'll chat with you guys later. Have a good one.
I'll keep it going for a later.
Hey, thanks for hanging out the other night and doing that.
Take care, Singularity. Oh,
there we go. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crash too. Oh man.
Y'all going to bed early? I don't have work tomorrow on the one day.
Bed early.
Well, I'll stay up here for a little bit. I just put the link in if anybody wants to come up and keep me in UFO company.
Oh, okay. Rock on.
I'll keep it going for the next half hour at least.
Take care, Wiz.
Remember, we win this shit as long as you stay on God's side.
Amen.
You know it.
Peace out.
Very well, Patrick.
Take care, Wiz.
No, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Yeah, the that big monument up at the next island over, that Middle Bass Island. It's like you can see it from Kelly's Island. You know, it's enormous. It's a big Doric column, like a Greek column, and it's taller than the Statue of Liberty. I don't know the exact height, but I remember hearing that, you know, it is taller than the Statue of Liberty. You can see it for fucking miles.
You could see it out there by like Kelly's Island, or how far is it from Kelly's Island? Do you know?
It's maybe 5 miles from Kelly's. All the islands in Lake Erie are all clustered in that one particular area, stretching up to Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most of them aren't more than a few miles apart. Kelly's is a little bit on the eastern side of them, but yeah.
I think I've been to the three main ones. I've been to Kelly's Island, Put in Bay.
Yeah, Put in Bay, that's the town. That's the town, the name of the town where that monument is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Middle Bass Island.
I like that island a lot.
Yeah, that island, well, it used to be, it's been a long time since I've been up there. It's kind of become like the area's version of spring break. Like
yeah, that's why I prefer Kelly's
they
Island.
have so many problems up there. Like the local police force can't handle it because everybody, you know, treats it like, you know,
spring
Key
break
West or something. Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why I prefer Kelly's Island over Put in Bay. I just love Put in Bay because it's so beautiful. But you're exactly right. I prefer Kelly's Island. Kelly's Island's a lot more laid back.
It's still home to the world's largest bar, or longest bar. I forget the name of it, but it has the longest bar measured by any bar in the world. I think it's called the Roundhouse.
I was at the winery there.
Yeah. Actually, one of those wineries up there has caves on the property. You can go down into a couple caves, and like they got huge geodes, you know, crystal geodes down there.
Yeah, I found a rock at Lake Erie at the beach, and like in the water, and it was like it's perfect. It's not quartz, but I don't know what it is, but it's perfect. It's like not perfect. It's clear, but it's almost like tinted clear, like white frost.
Probably perfectly round or perfectly smooth from the waves washing it up against the beach for God knows how many years.
But I don't know what it is. It's really awesome though.
Yeah, I haven't been up to the island. Last time I was up there, I went to Kelly's probably about 93. And then
that's when I was born.
Back for Put in Bay, I was up there in 96. That was the last time I was at the islands. And we did that. Oh, it was a memorable trip. We were up there for a big Boy Scout camp out on the lawn around the memorial. And it got canceled halfway through the weekend because we had the remnants of one of the big hurricanes back then. I forget the name of it, but the remnants of it came over Lake Erie and fucked things up. Like we had like a foot of rain, like in a couple hours. It was raining that hard. All the campsites pretty much got destroyed, and they said, nope, we're bringing the ferry up. Everybody's got to leave. And what would normally take like a 25-minute ferry ride became like almost an hour ferry ride because the waves were and the water was so rough. And then trying to dock on the land side, we approached the dock and it took about 45 minutes to just dock the boat because it was going against this is the pier, and then the boat's going up and down, like 20 feet. It was nuts. And we got off the boat and we're walking down through the parking lot, and there's waves crashing like 20 feet over the road and shit. It was insane. Never seen a lake like that.
People underestimate that lake. They think it because they hear lake in it, and it's like no, that
No,
that's
they're
not a
like
normal lake.
they're miniature oceans, to be honest.
Exactly. I've never seen the ocean, but I can tell you, it was scary as shit. Like when I like the first time we got like way out of Lake Erie, where I seen no land, 360. You can't see any land in any direction.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, what the fuck? Get us close to land. If this fish sinks, I want to know I can see land, even if I can't make it. I just want to know I can see it.
Dude, I was at sea for 3 fucking years in the United States Navy. I forgot what a tree looked like. Okay, that's not good. You know, I like standing above deck and looking at the rolling, crystal clear blue water, but man, when you forget, so all of a sudden you're like, it'd be nice to see some green grass and play a baseball game, or walk around, have a house. You're out there at sea, and then you realize, dude, what does a tree look like? And no, we did not have any alcohol on the ship at sea. No, I wasn't 3 years at one time. That's all put together in just a 4-year enlistment. Yeah, Blue Water Navy. I tripped out so bad one night. I had to go down to the fucking ship's library and pull out the fucking encyclopedia and look at a tree. And guess what the photo was? A fucking palm tree. I want to see an oak tree. What the fuck? I'm not making this shit up, dude. Hey, Canoe, good to see you, man. Hope you like my story.
You should have trees on
UFO.
the ships, like give them
Right.
bonsais or something.
Hey, dude,
They used to do that back in the age of sails.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
they'd have
Not
fruit
80s.
trees.
No, you could not have any growing plants. No.
No, I'm saying long hundreds of years
Yeah,
ago.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
when
seen
they
the old-
travel.
Like
Yeah.
that's kind of like how the British sailors all got named Limeys, because they used to grow lime trees on the ship to get the limes to ward off scurvy.
Hey, dude, check this out, Canoe. I could not have planned or designed this any better. I was on a 4-year active enlistment through submarines and surface Navy, and I did exactly to the day 3 years sea duty in a 4-year enlistment. How the fuck you could not plan that shit if you tried? That's pretty incredible, I think. For most desk jockeys these days, people call themselves Navy. I'm like, he ain't no fucking Navy. Try being chased by. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to crash political on your stream, dude. It's good to see you. What the hell, dude? You washing your shirt? Dude, I washed my pillowcase in the fucking bathtub today, and it had fucking sweat stains on it. So I put a little bit of bleach in there. Fuck it, dude. One night I slept on the asphalt in an alley with nothing but a piece of a cinder block for a pillow, with my boots on, in front of God and everybody, in front of Sasquatch. Dude, I'm sorry. I was getting cabin fever recently, Canoe, because something major weather-wise is happening here. I don't gesture much with my hands, but I'm telling you, listen to what I have to say for just a second. they're saying studying the Farmer's Almanac and grasses and studying pollen counts, and it took so long for pines. Dude, there's going to be a winter summer here. What we used to call a few years ago a summer without a summer. It's barely going to get above 70. It's going to be rainy and cold, which is great because there's no forest fire smoke. You know, that's the worst. Dude, can't even go outside and fucking breathe. Can't even see the sun. You know, it's like smoke bombs just set off in your fucking parking lot. It's that bad. You got to turn around, go inside, and like shut the fucking windows, turn the air conditioner on. Yeah, it's bad. But this year, see, I'm thinking we're going to get a bumper crop. Dude, every night I sit out and look at the fucking state highway off in the distance. I see about 10 people hauling U-Haul trailers coming from the west towards the mountains. They got
Hey,
like
I
Washington
heard,
plates. What?
I've been hearing news the last 2 days.
Washington plates, Idaho plates. Very few California, dude. California plates are not welcome here. Go ahead.
I've been seeing in the news the last 2 days that Yellowstone is getting really, I guess they got hit really hard with rain recently, and they've got at least a big chunk of the park is closed right now because they had a massive landslide on one of the main roads.
In the park or near the
park? In
park?
The park, yeah.
Oh, shit. I bet that was right past the entrance on the west side. I could see those cliffs.
Exactly
I was there just 4 years ago. Guess what happened today in this county? A bridge washed out because of floodwaters.
Yep.
Probably washed down a fucking huge tree. It still ain't made the news yet.
Yeah, the picture I saw from the helicopter in Yellowstone, it looked like this massive landslide covered at least, 1,000 yards of road.
Completely.
Yeah, completely covered it.
Like not drivable. Right.
Not unless you got like a tank.
Okay, right. Okay.
Completely, yeah. Like I'm talking like from the road, the surface of the road to the top of the landslide over the road, you're talking like 40, 50 feet.
No, it's not drivable.
No, definitely not. Oh.
So, guess what happened to me today? It was a pretty eventful day, man. Took some videos. I wish I could share it with you guys. I guess I will. I have a Twitch channel, by the way. It was so beautiful, man. So lush. It has never in like, I don't know, 20 years or so rained so much and been so cool here. The weeds are growing like weeds. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was out there taking photographs and shit. And so like I went to this small town nearby and it had a frontage road and it was just cattle and just like, a dirt road and shit. And I'm just like trucking down there real slow, like 25 miles an hour, carefully. And there was this cow all of a sudden on the side of the road acting like staring me down. Kind of like, you can't come past here. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I did, dude. I was like, well, wait a minute. I don't want no problem with you, dude. And I hit my brakes, I came almost to a stop, like where your car barely, you can tell it's moving, but it's moving forward, You trust me? Hear what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, okay. So that was pretty cool, man. It's the first time this happened to me. And so this bull comes out from this intersection staring me down, dude, from like 30 yards away, and he lowers his head. He's about ready to headbutt me in my Subaru on the fucking bumper. I finally came to a complete stop. He was like 6 feet in front of me. It was like El Toro. Yeah, I was like, I was going to jump out the car and go, come on. I've been waiting for you, my friend. But I didn't even have to blow the fucking horn, right? I had the window rolled down. I was like, hey, dude, what the fuck are you trying to prove? And he just like bowed his head and just stumbled off to the side of the fucking road. That was pretty fun. I was trying to find a fishing hole, but it was so fucking windy. Dude, I saw an 18-wheeler on the interstate today get blown halfway off the fucking emergency lane for like a half a mile. I thought he was going to flip his fucking trailer. I'm like, dude, of course.
I've seen that shit before.
Yeah, on video, but never
No,
in life.
I drove through those conditions once here in Ohio along the turnpike, and all the big rig trucks or the panel vans and the box trucks, they all had to pull off the side and stop because the wind was blowing them a lane over. Straight north wind hitting them on and blowing them south.
Right.
It was scary. My mom's like, I normally don't speed, but we're going to speed a little bit because I want to get out of this. So like she was doing about 90 for about a good half hour to get away from all of that. Out near Toledo, between Toledo and Sandusky.
All right.
Ohio.
Yo,
UFO. I can't remember what your handle is, man. Come on, you can't give us something besides Molly Hatchet up there stretching her fucking tits out. See, you got to know how to milk a cow. Dude. Yeah, that's your fucking avatar. I'm fucking with you, dude.
That's some random chick.
It looks like she's stretching
at a
her
house party. No, she's dancing.
Right. Tell that to her mama. Dude, I love your avatar. She's stretching her sweater. Pay no attention.
She doesn't even have her hands on her sweater. She got her hands in front of her, and she's dancing.
Go do your whatever you say, man. Cheers, brother.
But I'm getting off. It's 1:20 in the morning, and I do have to keep somewhat of a schedule.
It's only 11:20 Mountain Time.
Sorry.
The hell. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to shut down here soon too. So, hey, UFO, I'll text you later today with all the details on that Taurus.
Sounds good.
I'll send some pics.
I'll let my buddy know about the Thompson.
Okay.
But I'll get a hold of you, or you get a hold of me. But yeah. Take care and take care, Bruce.
I'm just teasing you, man. Right? I know.
I know.
I wouldn't tease you if I didn't like you, right?
That's not even teasing, bro. I've done construction for 15 years.
United States submarines, death from below.
But you two take care, chat. Y'all take care. Be safe, y'all.
Be good, man.
One thing Patriots need to do is just stick together, pray more, and love each other. And vote local, because people underestimate the power of voting locally. But
dude,
you can first fix your problems at home.
You're preaching to the choir. I voted a month ago. Yeah. Preach it, brother.
On that note, I'm going to shut it down because I'm beat and I still got
good to see you guys
tonight.
All right. Be good.
Y'all take care.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Anybody left in the chat? We'll catch it tomorrow.
I'm still here.
Well, I'm shutting down.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice chatting with you, man.
You too.
Be good.
Catch y'all on the flip side. Have a good one.